What's up, guys? I'm Crystal Lee Naomi, aka Jasmine Borders on Tyler Perry's Sisters. Be sure to subscribe to the Haves and the Have-Nots review for not only reviews on the Haves and the Have-Nots, but also on Sisters. And while you're at it, give your girl a follow on Instagram at Crystal Lee Naomi. And I'll see you every Wednesday at 9, only on BET.
All right, Sisters fans, hope everybody's doing well. We're talking about good old Fatima and how not really a fan of how she's being depicted in the trailer for next week. So please take a moment to hit like, hit subscribe, hit the bell notification icon and select all. That way you don't miss out whenever I post new content to the channel. And follow me on social media. Links are in the description below. So in the trailer, you got Andy telling Fatima, hey, we need to talk. Close the door. And then Fatima's like, look, I really didn't know. So it looks like Andy is once again going to confront Fatima about the whole Karen and Zach bull crap. And I'm like, come on, man, that ain't right. Because later in the trailer, we got, Andy telling Karen at the salon, look, I really didn't know. If I did, I would have told you. Sure. Or she said, right. And I'm just like, the title's called Acting Normal. We know that in the promotional stuff that Fatima is added to the Sisters group, but she wasn't in the opening intro. Now here's the thing though, what I don't want, and I mean the trailer for the season seems like Karen's going to be in her feelings the entire time, and she's going to be questioning everybody. And I love how Zach shut her down in this episode, where he was like, you don't need to know about that. When Karen was like, so how long y'all been seeing each other? That's none of your business. And I mean, some people were like, well, Karen was probably asking just to see if it was a situation where Zach was seeing Fatima at the same time as her because he's cheated on her before. Fair enough. But at the same time, it's none of her business. I mean, Zach was there to, I don't want to say make peace, but pretty much pay what he owed. Hey, here's 5,000. I know I owe you 77. I'll work, pay you back, and we'll be good. And then Karen finally admitted to knowing that he didn't do anything with the credit card. But here's the thing, it goes back to what I stated in my episode review and my quote unquote theory as to why Fatima has yet to be added to the opening credits. It could be a scenario where it won't be until the wounds are healed and the Sisters group officially adds Fatima to the mix, because I think at that time that would be the most appropriate reason to update the theme song. Again, that's just not theme song, but the opening credits. But I think that what I don't want, but what I think might happen, is that we're going to see Fatima almost as if she's like public enemy number one within the Sisters group, when she did nothing wrong. She had no idea who this ex was. She had no idea Karen, part of this Sisters group she's now quote unquote trying to be a part of, was going out with him beforehand. She didn't even know anything about the ex. Anytime Zach attempted to bring her up, not by name, Karen would shut it down. Hell, I mean, to dig the knife in even further, you had a few good scenes where Fatima and Karen would be hanging out, but just talking. And hell, didn't she go to the salon one time after they had the shower sex? So yeah, with this discovery, it's just one of those things where, okay, this is weird. I mean, for example, Aaron and Karen went to the gay bar with everybody for Maurice, and it's like the girls were quote unquote accepting of him, so to speak, even though he wasn't Zach, and even though his ex-wife was stalking and then killed herself in front of Karen and everything. So it's one of those situations where, so you're willing to accept a questionable guy, but you're not willing to accept a girl who honestly is innocent. She had no idea what was going on. And I mean, hell, I forgot to mention this in my review, but she's a good woman. I mean, the fact that she told Zach, look, I'm not going to have you kicked out of the program just because I'm mad at you because we didn't work out. And it's just one of those things where I hate to see a good person who honestly is innocent being treated like she's a villain. I mean, as the trailer went on for season 3, I think Sabrina and maybe even Danny were like, she's not that bad. So it's like everybody is going to like Fatima, but Karen's always going to have that chip on her shoulder because of, her and Zach. And I mean, it's unknown if they're going to get back together. We know they're going to hook up because of the trailer, and they're, making out and whatnot in the kitchen. So they're going to have sexual encounters. But in terms of being officially together, that's going to be kind of awkward, because it's not like you're going to avoid talking about Zach altogether, especially if you hook up again. So I feel like it might be a situation where Karen might try to lighten up with Fatima, but then her and Zach will officially get back together as a couple, and then she's going to be really pissed off about it. So in my personal opinion, I feel like we're probably going to see more fans hating Karen and loving Fatima even more, where she's in her own feelings. I mean, in the preview for next week, Aaron's like, look, I could be everything that you want. I just wanted to try to be better than him, but he's still in your mind, in your head. No, he's in my heart. And then Aaron, gets dressed and leaves. So he's dejected, rejected, pathetic, embarrassed. And it's kind of interesting, because it's like, just because Karen is unsure of what she wants, which goes back to the title of the episode, when you're confused, she's going to end up lashing out at all her friends. Like, she feels like she's the fool. She feels like, why didn't anybody tell me this and that? When it's like, well, it's none of your business. So why are you up in arms about it? So I just hope Fatima doesn't get the stink eye from the sisters because of Karen's feelings, because it's none of her business. That's just my 2 cents. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. I mean, I honestly feel like episode 1 was pretty decent and not rushing anything. They could have easily given the fans what they wanted and just have Fatima and Zach hook up again instantly. I mean, hell, Karen's in her feelings now, just like Fatima was. I mean, Fatima pulled a Beyonce's like, you must not know about me. I can have another you in a minute. Matter of fact, he'll be here in a minute, baby. And I mean, he was. But, obviously that date was just a distraction or a smokescreen, because of the fact that, Fatima wanted to try to get her mind off Zach. But obviously that's not the case. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. But hopefully season 3 plays out well with the storytelling for all the characters. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I just hope Fatima isn't public enemy number 1. And not to mention, I just hate look, I know we need to wait for the full episode, but I just don't like the way Andy's all serious. Look, we need to talk. Come to my office, close the door. I'm like, Heifer, you were screaming for your life last night with that gun because of your trifling ass having an affair. Now, who are you to, get on Fatima's case? So we'll have to wait and see. So thanks so much, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe. And if you want to donate to the channel, feel free to do so on PayPal or Cash App.